Hey guys, I'm here with a video of how hard is it to actually automate an AFK machine to automatically make ultimate solar panels. Now what's so good about ultimate solar panels? They get 32,768 RF per tick. You just have to have that 8 in there. It's not worth it. So, this is actually how hard it is to craft just the solar panels. We're not even putting the root materials and the solar cores into it, except for the very first one. But I'm gonna make another line for that. So this is what we're looking for, an ultimate solar panel. But how do you craft one of these? Well, you have to take 8 advanced solar panels around an ultimate solar core. But how do you make an advanced solar panel? You have to take 8 resident solar panels and put them around an advanced core. How do you make a resident? You have to put 8 redstone solar panels around a resident core. How do you make a redstone? Hardened around a redstone core. How do you make a hardened? Leadstone out around a hardened core. Now, how do you make a leadstone? Wait. Yeah, forgot that frame. You have to have 3 photovoltaic cells, redstone, 3 iron ingots, and a hardened solar core. Now this is how you make a hardened solar core, but I'm going to move that to a different line. But that's what we need just to actually craft one. This is not, we also need the solar cores, and we haven't even talked about how to make a solar core yet, but you roughly need 32,768 leadstone solar panels, because what it is, these only do 1 RF per tick. They transfer 2. These do 64, and they require 64, as you can see, leadstone solar panels. So, and these also require 32,768 leadstone to make 1 ultimate. So it's basically just a bunch of like 32,768 leadstone solar panels compacted into 1 block, and that 1 block makes 32,768 RF per tick, and it transfers twice that. And you don't even want to mention the capacity is 32 million. That's a lot. So now I'm going to show you how to craft the cores. Okay guys, this is how you make a ultimate solar core. You have to surround a advanced solar core with 4 purple dye, and to make an advanced core you have to surround a resident core with 4 lapis lazuli. To make a resident you have to have enderium nuggets, it's crazy, around a redstone solar core. And to get a redstone solar core you have to have electrum nuggets around a hardened solar core. And to get a hardened solar core you have to have invar nuggets around a leadstone solar core, and to get a leadstone solar core you have to have lead nuggets around a lead nuggets around an iron ingot. Yeah, a piece of cake, right? Ha! That's 32,000 iron ingots right there just to make the solar cores. That's not counting the iron ingots that it takes to make these. Oh wait, they don't require anything. No wait, no. Uses. Uses. There. Requires all the iron nuggets. So now I'm going to show you how to make all the nuggets that have to surround all this stuff. I mean, like, seriously, it's a lot of stuff. The purple dye in the lapis lazuli is a piece of cake. I'll show you how to do that anyway. So I will be back. Okay, I'm back. And now, this is how you automatically make the Enderium nugget. And all it takes, I have my materials that you have to like actually have farms for and stuff that you don't craft with a white paint over them, which is coal ore, glowstone, redstone ore, and ferrous ore. So I'm going to have a mine, wait, quarry. I'm going to have an ender quarry with a fortune 3 upgrade and a speed 3 upgrade on it. So yeah, that's going to help a lot. Let's turn the music down because I don't, wait, no, not, no, music off. There. So, the way you have to make this, you have to put it, the way you make an Enderium nugget is an Enderium ingot, of course, but the way you make an Enderium ingot is the question. So you need one of these induction smelters, and you need to induction smelt one Enderium blend with 2 pyrotheum dust, and I'm just going to split it off right here. To make the Enderium blend, you need shiny metal, which is the rarest ore in the game, 210, a silver, and an Enderium bucket. So you're asking, like, how do you make this, all this stuff? Well, I forgot that. Yeah. And I don't have the bucket of Ender bucket yet, but you have to use Ender pearl farm. So it's basically just Ender pearls in a fluid transposer after a magma crucible. So, yeah. To make the tin and the silver pulverized, you have to put a tin ingot and a silver ingot and pulverizers, and you will get that. Now to get shiny ingot pulverized, you put that in the pulverizer too, but you can get a shiny ingot from putting in ferrous with a piece of cinnabar and an induction smelter, and there's a 100% chance to get a shiny ingot and 3 ferrous ingots. And to get some cinnabar, you probably would want to revert to the method of redstone ore. With redstone, it'll give you 5, I believe, and there's a 15% chance of getting one of those. Yes. No, 25% chance of getting one of those. 100% chance of getting that. And I went ahead and made it to where to make a panel, considering you already have the lead, which of course is just lead ore, all you need is a iron farm, a wool farm, a blue wool farm, a bone farm, and nothing else for this, because this is how you do it. Well, that's a witch farm right there, of course, and that's iron. You haven't built that yet, though. So, let's just show you how to do this. So to make the photovoltaic cells, you need 3 stained glass. Doesn't matter what kind of stain it is. It has to be stained, though, somehow. 3 lapis shards and 3 iron nuggets. Of course, to get the iron nuggets, you have to first throw an iron ingot in the crafting table to get iron nuggets. That's the easy one. The lapis is pretty easy as well. You just throw lapis in an inventory, and you get a lapis shard. But you can farm lapis. I didn't know this until today after making this tutorial, and I'm glad I did. Well, this isn't really a tutorial. This is how hard is it really, episode 1. You have to put blue wool in a pulverizer. It's your choice on how you're planning on getting the blue wool. You can do it manually. I'm planning on doing an auto spawn or an exact spawn, a blue sheep, and it will drop blue wool. And then it will give you 3 string, and there's a 15% chance of a lapis lazuli. And that's how I'm planning on doing this. Now, to make the glass panes, you of course have to do the regular glass recipe, which is 6 white stained glass, like in that orientation, and you'll get that. And it's not orientation, I just forgot the word. And to make white stained glass, it's a vanilla recipe. Just do that around bone meal, and to get bone meal, bones. Piece of cake. But to get the glass, you just need to throw sand in a furnace or a redstone furnace. I chose redstone because that's what way I'm going to do it. Because all that costs is power. And then you get sand from a pulverizer, and you can make cobblestone to sand. And to get the cobblestone, induction extruder, and it will give you cobblestone slowly, and it's pretty easy. Yeah, so that's how you make the photonic shells from an iron farm, a blue wool farm, a bone farm. And what you need here is basically a quarry, because you want one of these. And this will, by the way, give you 3 coal instead of 2. Yeah, kind of probably confuse you. And you need, oh yeah, and to get the blaze powder, you throw glowstone dust. And if you want, you can always get glowstone ore from this, and the yellow is more likely to drop glowstone. And it's decently fast. So, and to craft this, you just throw this in your inventory, and it will give you 4 glowstone dust. Yes, that's how you do it. And now I'm going to show you guys how. That's the hard one. The electrum's a hard one. Lapis, I'm gonna get it the same way as that, so don't need to do that. The purple dye is from the flowers, but the electrum and invar I'm gonna do next, and the lead, and the steel, and then that's gonna be all the resources you're gonna need. So I'll be back, and that's gonna be the end of how much does it actually cost, episode 1. Okay, so this is the last part of the video. So what I had left was to make the purple dye, the electrum, and the invar. And I also finished this one, the Enderium blend, and I showed how to make an ender bucket. And the way you do that is just get ender pearls and throw them into a magma crucible, and that's another root thingamajigger, and you'll get resident ender, and you pump that over into a fluid transposer, and put a bucket in it, and you'll get a resident ender bucket there. And I'm going to have the buckets that pop out of the crafting table. I'm going to catch them and put them all the way back here, so it will start the process over and continually make Enderium with all you need. It's an ender pearl farm, which is pretty easy to make. Redstone and gold. No, this is ferrous. Yes. And I found a use for the excess ferrous. I'm going to need the excess ferrous to make the invar up here, which I'm going to use a smeltery for. So I'm going to use an iron ingot with an invar ingot, which makes an invar nugget, of course, and an invar block makes an invar ingot. But I'm going to make one out of smeltery with 2 iron. It takes 2 iron blocks basically, and an iron and a ferrous block. But I just used ingots in there because that's what I'm going to be using. And to get the ferrous, I'm going to take it from this right here, since I'm not going to be using it. All I'm doing that for is to get the shiny stuff. Yeah. And I'm not going to be using, oh wait, no, I'm going to be using that. I mean, like, I'm going to be using the same iron farm that I'm going to be using down here to get that for up here to get the iron. Yeah. And then the purple dye requires rose red and lapis lazuli, and to make it the lapis lazuli is going to be the same way down here. And since it's a 5% chance to get lapis or 50% or whatever. I'm going to just make a separate one. Gonna have another auto spawner over here for it, or maybe I'll just do 4 auto spawners or something with all blue sheep, and that's gonna take a while to set up, but worth it. Yeah. And then we will get some lapis lazuli in the rose red. We're gonna throw it through pulverizer, and that will wait. It was back here. New. Wait. Let's do it this way. Rose uses. New. Back here. Oh wait. Okay. There. No, not the rose wool. No, I actually want to burn up a flower. I know, that sounds bad. Yeah, you get 8 out of the pulverizer. Yeah, so that's how hard it is to craft. Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't show you how to make steel automatically either. Steel, all you need is iron, and I'll show you how. You get an iron ingot right here. No, wait. Yes, you get an iron ingot right here. You put 2 of those together, make a chain. You need 4 chains to make a chain boots. You throw 9 chain boots in the smelter, and you'll get a chain block. You get the not a chain block. It's a block of steel, because chain melts down into steel. Put the steel in a crafting table, gives you a steel ingot, and you put the steel ingot in the crafting table, gives you the steel nuggets, which you need to make leadstone stuff and things. Yeah. So that's basically how you do it, guys. Yeah. That's gonna be the end of this. I have this, and I'm probably going to record another thingy-majigger, I don't know what to call it, about trying to figure out, like, the actual automated system. And the actual automated system is gonna be difficult. So, yeah, that's what all of this stuff is. And imagine, yeah, don't mind that. That's a mod showcase I'm about to do. Yeah. Thermal foundation and thermal expansion, check that out when it's up. Might not be up soon. Oh wait, that's not all. That's not all, don't leave now. Because this plus rose red are the ingredients you need to actually farm. You need to farm coal ore somehow, which is probably, most likely, you're going to use one of those, or an ender quarry to farm that. Ferrous, same thing, you're probably going to use one of those, or an ender quarry. Redstone ore, probably going to use one of those, or an ender quarry. Iron ingot, probably going to use berry bushes, iron farm, vanilla iron farm, anything you want. Ender pearls, going to use an auto spawner most likely. Blue wool, going to use an auto spawner most likely. Bones, you're going to use an auto spawner most likely. And glowstone, going to use one of those. Yeah, so, and I got some, what I'm trying to make, the ultimate solar panels on top of these. Ouch, and they do hurt, by the way. But, see, these things are really efficient, and I already have 18 glowstone out of it, 11 iron. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, so that's going to be the end of this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.